Starting cross-legged in the center of your mat, either dropping the gaze down or closing your eyes right away. We're going to take a big, deep breath in and a full exhale out. Dropping into this moment. Noticing the way your tailbones feel on the ground, lifting your spine up towards the sky and settling in. We're going to start with some box breath, which is a breathing pattern of inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4, and repeat, making a nice little box with your breath, all equal, keeping it as even as possible. Starting with a nice neutral inhale and a neutral exhale to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Continuing on with your own counts, I'll breathe with you. And on your next exhale out, come back to a normal rhythm of breath, keeping your eyes closed, just noticing the temperature in the room, maybe how the air smells around you. Noticing any sounds that may be present, and then tuning back in to how you're feeling in your body. Pushing your weight forward, coming onto all fours, knees mat width apart. Press your hips back to come into a child's pose. On your next inhale, come forward to the left, leading with your heart. And on your next exhale, push to to the right to come back into the child's pose. Doing some circular cat-cow motions. Dropping the belly and arching the spine, coming forward to the left, rounding the back and dropping down through the right on your exhale. On your the next time you find yourself in a child's pose, switch directions, inhaling, coming up to your right, exhaling, down to your left. The last round here, taking a second to really feel into your child's pose here. Deep breath in, filling the belly from the bottom up, feeling the skin of your back stretch and expand over your ribs, and releasing all the tension you're holding on your exhale. Grounding your hands into the mat, connecting with the earth. One last deep breath in here, and on your exhale, pull up to stack your shoulders over your hands, keeping your knees mat width apart. Slide your right hand a little closer to the center, and then on your inhale, bring your left hand up your right arm across your chest, opening up to the sky, and exhaling, threading your left hand in between your thighs and your right arm. Deep breath in here, full exhale out, maybe pressing into the ground a little bit more with your right hand to get a little bit extra of a stretch. You could even lift your right hand up off of the ground and bring it to your sacrum, or sliding your hand down to your inner left thigh to deepen the twist. Inhaling and exhaling fully. Grounding down into this moment. And on your next exhale, if you lifted your hand up off of the ground, place it back where it was in the center of the mat. Inhaling, pressing into your right hand to lift back up to a semi-tabletop position, replacing your left hand where your right was. Inhaling in, pulling your right arm up your left across your chest and opening it up to the sky. And on your exhale, threading your arm through and relaxing onto the side of your head. Feeling the shoulder stretch. Taking a deep breath in. Maybe pressing into your left hand if you did that on the other side. Or finding your left hand on your sacrum. Or full bind, wherever you did previously. On the other side. Breathe deep Fill the belly. Exhale all the tension. Letting any thoughts you may have go, letting them drift like a cloud away. One more inhale in here. Deep exhale. And on your next inhale, if you took the bind or found your sacrum with your left hand, place your left hand back in the center of the mat. And on your exhale, push back up, finding all fours for real. Shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Nice flat back, really pushing out of the ground, pulling your navel towards spine, defying gravity here, checking in, seeing where you're at. And on your next inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest to find cow. Exhale, pull navel to spine, round the back, cat. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the back. In your own time, syncing your breath up to your movement at whatever pace feels good for you. Maybe finding some free movement here, like a barrel roll. Maybe some circles over your wrist. Whatever feels good in your body. Tuning in, asking yourself what you need in this moment. Finding stillness, turning your fingers towards the outside of your mat, fingers to point towards your knees, finding a nice stretch in the wrists, breathing deep and releasing any tension that you may be storing in this area of your body. Again, if it feels good, you can find little circles in one direction and then the other. Maybe a little bend in the elbow, keeping the palms pressing into the ground, no lifting here for a deeper stretch. On your next inhale in, find your fingers pointing towards the front of the mat. Cross your ankles, sit back to transition through with your legs in front of you. You can find a nice bend in your knees. If your lower back is quite tight, that will assist you in finding a deeper, fuller, more satisfying stretch in our forward fold. Breathe in, raise hands above head, exhale, stomach to thighs, forward fold. Inhaling down to the bottom of your belly and exhaling any tension. If it feels right for you, you can slowly straighten little bit by little bit through your legs. Not going too far that you're compromising the position of your body. Just finding what feels good for you in this moment. Letting go of any weight in the head, letting it drop down, down, down. On your next inhale in, raise your hands back above your head, sitting up. And on your exhale, pull your left foot in to your inner thigh, bending at the knee. Placing your right hand either on your ankle or left thigh. Inhaling in to raise your left arm above your head and side bending over towards your right. Breathe deep down into the bottom of your belly. Exhaling all the tension. Paying attention to if your tailbone is still grounded on both sides. If you feel the left side lifting a little bit, maybe come up a little bit out of your bend so we're not compromising our form for looks. Breathing deep, feeling that nice stretch in your left side body. On your next inhale in, raise your left hand back up and exhale to switch the position of your legs. Finding your left hand either at your right ankle or right thigh. Breathing in, reaching right hand above head and bending over your left side. Try and keep your toes flexed, energy in the feet, which will help keep your tailbone grounded. Paying attention if your right side has lifted. Ground down through your right tailbone to find a deep stretch in your right side. Breathing deep into the bottom of our belly and filling up from there. Exhaling all the tension and ensuring we are keeping our chest open to the side. We don't want to be collapsing down like this, touching our toe. Doesn't matter. We want to keep a nice open chest. You can press into your left leg with your left elbow to help you open up through your chest so you're nice and parallel with your torso compared to your left leg. On your next inhale in, reaching your right hand back up, dropping it down to the ground. Inhaling to press into the ground and exhaling to roll back onto your back body, releasing your ankles out to the side. Hands finding a comfortable wide position. Letting go of any pattern or tension or holding. Finding the natural rhythm of your breath again. Surrendering to gravity. Savasana. Wiggling your fingers, maybe your toes, bringing a little bit of movement back into your body. You can interlock the hands, interlock the fingers, press your palm away from you. Raise your arms above your head for a deep stretch in your shoulders. Take a nice inhale in, and on your exhale, use the lift of your hands to sit up. Finding a cross-legged seat like we started in. Take a nice deep breath in, full exhale out. Thank you very much for joining me today in this yoga for stress relief. Hoping that this video did exactly that for you. Let me know how you feel in the comments down below and what you would like to see next. Give this a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.